Top 5 Best Canon Lenses. Number 5. Canon EF 40mm f2.8 STM lens. 40mm focal length, lens not zoomable, 64mm equivalent focal length on Canon APS-C cameras. Minimum focus distance, 0.30 meters, 11.81 inch, f2.8 maximum aperture, f22 minimum. Stepper type half motor with full-time manual focusing. 52mm filters, lens construction, 15 elements in 12 groups. Focal length and maximum aperture, 100mm 1 to 2.8. Focus adjustment, inner focusing system with USM, full-time manual focus available. Lens construction, 15 elements in 12 groups. Amazon products link check in the description. Number 4. Canon EF 50mm f1.4 USM standard and medium telephoto lens for Canon SLR cameras. Standard focal length 50mm lens is effective in a multitude of shooting situations and ideal for day-to-day shooting. An f1.4 maximum aperture provides clear imaging in low-light situations and shallow depth of field. Ultrasonic autofocus motor, USM, operation is fast, smooth and virtually silent. 2 high refraction lens elements and new Gaussian optics eliminate astigmatism and suppress astigmatic difference. Minimum focusing distance, 17.8 inch. This large aperture standard prime lens has superior peripheral brightness even at the maximum aperture. Number 3. Canon EF 100mm Canon digital SLR cameras. 100mm focal length and 1 to 2.8 maximum aperture. The EF 1.4x2/EF2x2 extenders cannot be used with this lens. There are no compatible close-up lenses. Lens construction consists of 15 elements in 12 groups. 23.4 degree diagonal angle of view. Inner focusing system with USM and full-time manual focus option. Closest focusing distance 0.99 feet, 0.3 meters, maximum close-up magnification, 1x. 67mm filter size. 100mm lens with f2.8 aperture. Canon's first mid-telephoto macro L-series lens to include Canon's sophisticated image stabilization. Number 2. Canon EF 75-300mm f4, 5.63 telephoto zoom lens. EF mount, aperture range, f4, 45, DC autofocus motor, 4.9 minimum focus distance, 58mm filter thread diameter. Focal length and maximum aperture, 75-300mm 1 to 4, 5.6, lens construction, 13 elements in 9 groups. Closest focusing distance, 1.5 meters, 4.9 feet diagonal angle of view, 32 degree 11 feet. 8 degree 15 feet 75-300mm telephoto zoom lens with f4.5, 5.6 maximum aperture for Canon SLR cameras. Number 1. Canon EF 35mm f1.4, L2 USM lens. For brilliant landscapes, portraits and close-up photography, Look no further than the EF 35mm f1.4, L2 USM. It helps provide a level of clarity and resolving power that can be an ideal complement to the latest generation of Canon's high-resolution SLRs. The EF 35mm f1.4, L2 USM has an effective focal length of 35mm on full-frame cameras and 56mm on APS-C cameras, and helps capture beautiful detail with minimal chromatic aberration and color fringing thanks to Canon's new BR optics element. It also has a fast, 9-blade maximum aperture of f1.4 for impressive performance in low light conditions and beautiful, soft backgrounds.